Are there any signs to know for sure that someone is a Kabbalist? That is, they've reached the spiritual world, and thus they could probably tell me how to do so as well. Usually gurus are eager to declare, "I am the way, follow me, and you will reach what I attained." And this works on us psychologically because, first of all, it seems likely that if you attained the greatest thing possible for a human being to attain, you would probably want to tell people about it and maybe want to share it with others and help them attain it too. And having attained it yourself, you'd probably be pretty confident in your ability to help others get to where you got. And that's why many students who come to the Wisdom of Kabbalah very reasonably want to know, what are the teacher's credentials? My teacher, Dr. Lightman, when he came to the Kabbalist Rabash, asked, well, how do I know if you're the real thing? And here the Kabbalist does exactly the opposite of what seems becoming of one who has attained the Creator. Rabash told my teacher, go and search. You're not going to get an insurance policy. The Kabbalist acts humble, says, look at the sources, what they say, but don't look at me. And that's because being a Kabbalist means being in equivalence with the Creator's qualities. Let's look at what those are. The most obvious one is that the Creator hides. The greatest miracle of creation is that the Creator is doing absolutely each and everything without being noticed, without being revealed. If he exists at all, boy, is he good at hiding. We can sort of try to depict what's happening here if we think of a puppet show. If you're a parent, you know there's a phase in the baby's life where you can do a puppet show right in front of them, and the two puppets that you're moving around can actually consume the baby's entire peripheral vision, that they don't see daddy behind these puppets stringing them along. The Creator is stringing all of the characters in my life in front of me in such a way that I don't look just a bit to the side to reveal that he's the one pulling the strings. Now, you could maybe remember your dad doing such a puppet show for you, but you don't actually know your father until you become a father yourself and do a little puppet show like that for your baby and experience all of the other things of fatherhood. Then you start to really feel and understand your dad. This is what the Creator wants from us, for us to become like him. This is what the Kabbalist wants from his student, for you to become a attainer of the Creator like he is, and not for you to follow him in guru-like fashion. And that's why Kabbalists have always had a tendency to hide, to conceal themselves, even to students who are already following them as a Kabbalist, but to not seem too great like some big Rebbe or some guru. It's not because it's forbidden. It's because this is their strong internal feeling of the way that it should be, that they should be hidden, not worshipped, and that the student should, instead of looking at the teacher, look to the upper force and try to become like the upper force. So how do you know if your teacher is a true Kabbalist? There's something called one studies where the heart desires. You have to find that place where you feel, this is my home, this is my place. And by following all of your teacher's advice, you'll eventually become like him. Then you'll understand him, attain the Creator like him, and you'll know that he's a true Kabbalist.